Hello. My name is Sasha with Ray of Hope, Reiki, and more. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're subscribed or you are somebody who already knows about our page or looking into our page. So I'm a Reiki master. We hold sound baths a couple times a month. We do it outside when it is the summertime, and then we go indoors and have a max of 10 people inside on thick yoga mats that are in my garage that I've designed to be my events room. We do crafting once a month, so it's like a DIY craft night, but it's for like all the women, and we've had men come sometimes, but it's usually women that will come, and it's less about the crafting and it's actually more about connecting with other women. It's kind of like a bunch of misfits. We just like to talk and heal and vent and have an excuse to get together to craft. But a lot of the crafts will be something that is like holistic in nature. Like this last craft we had, I did prayer bowls that you could like put like little names in every time you were praying for somebody, and light a candle. And then Danielle, she actually did, she's one of the other sisters. She's with Southern Wild Healing, and she's part of Wild New Hope, which is our coven. And she did, her craft was, they were like wood pieces, and then you put like old pieces of paper, and then you Mod Podged on some flowers, which was really pretty. And then Crystal, she's our sound practitioner with New Beginnings Energy Healing, and she did it was like watering cans, little watering cans, and you put like little beads dangling off of it, so it looked like it was flowing water, but it's beads. And so we just do fun stuff like that. And you don't have to do all of the crafts. You can pick one of the crafts. You can pick all three. Normally we have like the same group of women coming. So there's about 5 or 6 of us. The room has a max of 20. And if we get to the point where it's like we're crowded, then we'll for sure go back to like making sure you guys reserve your spot. But right now, not a lot of people are trying to get out and do their healing. A lot of people are overwhelmed. A lot of people are nervous about being betrayed by friends, and it's understandable. But I wanted to go through our July schedule and tell you the classes that are coming up, because some of you don't really have social media, but you look me up on YouTube. So I wanted to give you the deets. Our next sound bath, since the holiday, the 4th of July, is coming up. Our next sound bath is actually July 10th at 5 p.m. So this one is for kids and adults. This one is the Little Hearts and Big Feelings sound bath. What I do is I take I don't know if you've seen the little spots books that have emotions. So Crystal and my child, they both have autism, both kind of on a different level than each other. Mine's more nonverbal, but the little spots book and talking about emotions, while Crystal plays the sound bath, I will take the kids through emotions. Like one of the emotions is talking about confidence, and I tell them about affirmations and speaking to themselves in the mirror. And then I take a mirror around, and each kid has to say something nice about themselves in the mirror. And sometimes the kids get a little triggered, especially the little girls, which makes me feel bad. But I but I make them tell themselves that they are beautiful. And there's a sad spot. I think, I can't remember what we do for that, but the angry spot, we stomp around the sound bowls and push out our anger and stuff. And some of the older kids really enjoy it, and some of your kids may not enjoy it, but it's $25 with, $25 per adult and child, and $5 more each child you bring. And if your child just wants to sit in the mat and not participate and just get the sound healing, that's totally fine too. Just let me know when you come, and I won't pick on them. Not that I'm picking on them at all. But anyways, that's July 10th at 5 p.m. and it's in my backyard. 12643 West Tyhee. Let us know that you're coming. We always like to know who's coming to the sound bath. Sometimes we have a lot of people coming to a sound bath, and sometimes we don't have anybody coming. And when we don't have anybody coming, I would like to cancel in advance so that Crystal doesn't have to travel. She travels. The next event that we will have in July is July 11th. It is 3 intuitive readings for the price of 1. So this is the sisters getting together. We do this by appointment slot only. And so it is for $60. You get a reading from me for 20 minutes, and then you rotate to Danielle for 20 minutes, and then you rotate to Crystal for 20 minutes. And the readings are all about stepping into your power. I'm trying to read off my Facebook stuff. That's where all my events are usually posted. I am trying to post more on Google as well when it is an event. But it says, join us for a powerful 60-minute intuitive reading experience with 3 gifted readers. Spend 20 minutes with each practitioner as they offer guidance, energetic insight, and spiritual tools to help you. Our focus is, for this month, it is activating your personal power, strengthening your energetic boundaries, and aligning your heart with your soul path. So the appointment slots start at 3:30 and they go for an hour. The next one is at 4:45. The next one's at 6. The next one's at 7:15. And if we book all of those slots, then we may possibly open up an 8:30, but we have to book the 3 spots in each of those spots. So contact me. My number is on stuff too. So 208-604-3915. Texting is great too, being like, I would like to do the readings event, because sometimes I get a lot of soliciting calls or spam calls, and it's always, I answer, and then it's like, Marie? Is this Marie? And I'm like, who the heck is Marie? I'm not Marie. Our next event in July is Restoring Balance Sound Bath. This is July 17th at 8 p.m. This will be outside as long as the weather is permitting. And when we're doing sound baths outside, you're going to want to drink. I was thinking make sure you drink lots of water, because when you come to sound baths, it's a form of energy healing and it purges energy and stuff. Anyways, you're going to want to bring a blanket to lay on, and then a blanket to cuddle up with, and a pillow to lay on it as well. If you're somebody who gets cold, like, I don't know, there's lots of people that get cold. You could bring a hat or extra blankies. But if you're not, then don't put the blankets on top of you. Anyways, this one is for $25. Most of our sound baths are for $25, which is a great experience. And we don't, we're very different than other people that you go to around here, because we try to make it an overall healing experience. There is a time and a place for going to other sound baths. If you're somebody who is looking for getting a sound bath and then leaving and having no insight and just being out the door. Does that make sense? That there are plenty of places around here that you can go do that at. We are more of a community. We're building more of a community, and we want to talk to you guys afterwards. And we usually have some sort of spiritual advice, or some sort of reading that we're doing, or there's some other healing modality besides sound baths. But a lot of people like just sound baths. And I mean, Enchantments does sound baths. I think that yoga meditation place does some sound baths. I can't remember, but like, we are very different. When you come, always try it out one time and see if it's your jam. But anyways, July 17th, this one is Danielle and Crystal's sound bath. This one is about balancing and renewing and renewal. Join Danielle for a unique experience using crystals and intuitive guidance to help you explore and balance your divine masculine and divine feminine energy. I believe she's going to pull crystals and put them on your masculine and on your feminine side, and do a reading to see what's going on with your energy for divine feminine and masculine healing. She is our Akashic Records reader. She does healing sessions, soul fragmentation through Akashic Records. She is very in-depth. And then Crystal will be playing her sound bowls to help clear away old energy and create new growth at the same time. So, and if you don't want to talk to us and you want to book the sound bath, if you go to Facebook, you can click the events on my Ray of Hope Reiki and More. Click in the events, click on the event you're wanting to go to, and usually there's a ticket. You click on the ticket, it sends you to a Google Doc, and you can sign up all the way through there if you're not somebody who wants to talk to people. I totally get it. We are also doing our women's retreat this month, and so that's from July 23rd to 26th, so we're getting ready to prepare for that. We do have a couple rooms still available for the 777, and it is a group room that is left. The private rooms have been booked, but there is plenty of room still, but you need to really message me ASAP if you're gonna go to the women's retreat. July 23rd to 26th. Message me if you want more information. The next thing, but anyways, we're gonna be gone for that. Like you're not gonna be able to get in. That's why we don't have a sound bath that week either. So our next sound bath is going to be July 30th, and this is at 8 p.m. This one is, I'm going to be playing the sound bowls, and like I said, I'm a Reiki master, so I use my Reiki energy to send through the sound bowls as I'm playing. And then Crystal's going to be doing her form of energy work during the sound bath, and it depends on what she decides. So she is a crystal healer. She is certified in crystal healing, so she does use her crystal wand a lot and places grids on the body and does energy work that way, or she also does use tuning forks and does readings. So I'm not quite sure what she is going to be doing this full moon sound bath, but it is the buck moon and it is super exciting. It's about finding your inner insight again, and stepping into the light. So that one is for $25. And then a couple other things to note to prepare for if you are interested in. There is two classes that I want to bring up. There's one in August. It is the it's a drum making class drum making class, August 22nd. It's from 4 to 7, and that one is for 333, and that's with Jessica Maddock. She is Drummer Girl. She is our sound healer that's in Idaho Falls, and so she does a lot of Idaho Falls stuff, but she's all over the place. And it's called Drummer Girl and Jessica Maddox, and she makes the drums out of animal hide. So we're going to be doing that. And so she's talked about doing a cacao ceremony at the beginning to help dedicate our drums, and then we're going to be tying and making them, and I'm so stinking excited. Me and Crystal are going to participate in that. That's why we booked her, and then we were like, we'll open up to other people, and if other people want to do it with us, they can. But I'm really, really excited about doing the drum making class. And then in September, Bree, she's going to be teaching September 26th at 5 p.m. She's going to be teaching a butterfly pinning class, but she also has options like package deals for making beetles. There's a beetles only kit that you can do, a beetle pinning. There's a sunset moth kit. There's a giant beetle kit, and then there's giant scorpions. So butterfly pinning class, I believe it's for $50, but I don't know if she has a Google Doc on there yet. I think that because it's in September, we don't have it on there yet. 21 people responded. So it's from 5 to 7. It'll be here. We'll do it in the events room, the garage where we have all of our stuff. But her business page is Beauty from Death by Bree. And that's what we're doing there. If you have any questions, just message me. Like I said, Wild New Hope is our coven. We do coven events, but we don't have them up open to the public because there was a lot of people at the beginning of the year when we had it still open to public that would sign up for the coven thing, and the coven things are free, and it's because we're building the group of people that believe the same things we do, or that have similar beliefs, that are away from organized religion and more on the spiritual path. But I was like putting a lot of energy into the coven stuff, and then these, like, I had like little gift bags with readings that I made for these people, and they kept no showing. So now we don't do that anymore, and you have to talk to one of the 3 ladies. So come to a sound bath, come to a crafting event. Usually we have a crafting event once a month or a class once a month. We don't have one this month because of the retreat, but if you come to an event and inquire about coming to a coven activity, that's how you would get in. If you know somebody who is coming to coven events and they invite you, that's how you would get in. We do have a coven event coming up August 1st for Lammas, and it's more of like a potluck. We're gonna make corn husk dolls and just visit as a group and have a wonderful time. But anyways, that is all I have for this video. I thought it would be good if I did maybe a beginning of the month video. I also do newsletters for each month. So I've sent out the newsletter already for July. It gives you a spirit animal message, a fairy message. It tells you what sacred geometry to work with. It tells you what runes are being called to, what angel is stepping in for this month. It tells you all of our events for the month. So if you message me your email, you can also get on the list for the newsletters, which are really fun. But anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful day. I hope that people actually needed this video, and that's why I made it, because yeah, I just sat here and made the video for you. I hope you have a good day. Bye!